Hi, welcome to What's Cooking with Rochelle. Today we're making what can be a weeknight quick dinner or of course an easy breakfast on the go for you, your husband or kids. So I am making enough for 2 egg burritos. And we are going to start off by chopping up our vegetables. Now, if the kids are like, they don't want any vegetables at all, that's up to you if you're going to put them in or not. So I've got just a little slice of onion here. Let's take that part off. And we're just going to dice it up. I use a food chopper sometimes, but since we're not doing very much at all, it just didn't seem like it was worth getting out. Okay, so, and you can dice it as finely as you would like. It doesn't have to be very fine at all. I'll put that back in here for now. All right, so the next thing we're going to dice is our peppers. So I have a little bit of jalapeno. We're doing that just to give it some kick. If you don't like spicy, don't add the jalapeno, but you do want to de-seed it if you are adding it. So we're gonna do some strips here. Cut that one more. And then simply just dice these. You are gonna wanna make sure you get these diced a little smaller than the onion unless you want a surprise bite. Okay, and the other 2 peppers I am dicing are a yellow and red, and I just did that for variety. If you like bell pepper and you'd rather have a green pepper, you can do that. So I recommend cutting it into strips, just like we're doing. You can see it's already de-seeded, and then you're just going to give it a quick dice. We're going to pour this back in the bowl and get out the next one. Okay, same thing. Cut it into strips. So we started doing this in our family a long time ago. If you want to make it heartier, you could add meat to this. You could add bacon, you could add sausage, you could add diced ham. You can also add potatoes. So if you had leftover baked potatoes or something, you could throw those in there as well. All right. And of course, if you wanted it dairy-free, just don't add the cheese or add a cheese alternative. And if you wanted it gluten-free, you can get lots of different kinds of wraps these days that do offer that. Okay, so now that we've got our vegetables chopped, we're going to go ahead and turn the skillet on, put some olive oil in it, and saute these until they're soft. Okay, so while we're waiting on our vegetables to chop, we're gonna go ahead and crack our eggs. So I use 3 eggs for each egg burrito, and these are the burrito size, so they're the bigger sized ones for the tortilla. So just crack them into it. You don't have to stir them or anything. Sometimes I just crack them right into the skillet, but this will be easier for you guys. And you can use whatever kind of egg or egg substitute that you wanted. If you're watching your cholesterol, you could make it with egg whites. And of course, if you want to get fancier, you can add fresh herbs. I know a lot of the times people say, Rochelle, I don't have fresh herbs. So this is definitely a recipe you don't need anything fresh herbs for, because you don't have to have that either. So we got our eggs cracked and in here. While we're waiting on that, the next thing we're going to do is we are just going to really lightly toast our tortillas on the stove. You do not have to toast them. We're just going to do it just to give it a little bit of color, okay? Okay, so you can see we just gave our tortillas a little bit of color. Now, I have some sour cream here that I'm just going to spread on them. If you wanted to use Mexican crema, you could absolutely use that. Whatever your favorite kind is. You can even use mayonnaise if you don't have any sour cream in a pinch. And that was about maybe a tablespoon at the most for each one. Okay. Okay, let's go check our vegetables while we are waiting to dump our eggs in there. Okay, so you can see the vegetables have a little bit of color to the peppers and onions. So I'm going to go ahead and pour my eggs in and crack some fresh salt and pepper in on them as well. Okay, so when it gets to that is when you're going to add the cheese. Before it's very, you want it soft, not hard. And then turn it off. You don't want to overcook your eggs and make them hard and dry. You want to keep them pretty light and fluffy. Okay, believe it or not, that is that. So you could see our mixture here. The cheese melts really fast. You're just going to go ahead and ladle it right in the center. And split it up kind of evenly between the two. Pretty good. We got a little piece that ran away. All right. Now all we have to do is fold it up and we are done. Okay. So you want to start at the bottom, then fold the one side over, tuck your ingredients in, and then roll it over. Again, start from the bottom, tuck your ingredients in, and roll it over. Voila! There we have egg burritos. So I'm going to go ahead and get this on a plate, and then I can get a taste. All right, here is our quick egg burrito. Just a quick note, if you wanted to add guacamole or just fresh avocado, you could do that. You can add the salsa in it before you wrap it as well once you bring the eggs over from the skillet. But this is simple and easy, and we usually just add our salsa as we eat it. Egg burrito. So simple. This is a great weeknight dinner. Or, like I said, a quick meal for the kids in the morning to have before you send them off for the day. Thanks for watching Egg Burrito. And please, if you like this video, subscribe below. And I look forward to seeing you on the very next one. Bye for now.